All right. Joseph says, I have noticed that the more I seem to study, the lower my PT score goes. My highest PT currently is a 154, which I simply do not think is good enough. I've been studying for about 5 months, so nothing too crazy. I do think I can get my score up. I'm going to keep chipping away at this program. I'm sure it is helping. My issue seems to be that I'm taking steps back with more studying. Has anyone else had a similar issue? Maybe I'm doing something wrong while studying. Hopefully, with time, this dip will turn into an upward trend, but it is awfully demoralizing. If anyone has a similar experience, please let me know. You want to start?
I have so many questions. I so wish we could like talk back and forth to this person because I really do want to know what you have been doing with your studying. And also like what is too much studying? Like, is this like you're trying to make yourself do this for 6 to 8 hours a day and you're just doing question after question without thorough review and understanding what to do better next time? Because that could definitely be a one way ticket to, I mean, not only burnout, but not necessarily seeing improvement. Um, in general, what I would recommend is like 2 to 4 hours a day. That's usually a good sweet spot, a nice balance. Making sure that you're doing overview, one PT a week, 2 to 4 full-time sections throughout the week, couple targeted drills on top of that each day based on what your weak points are in your analytics, like question types or reasoning styles that you're struggling with. Other than that, yeah, I'm so curious like what this lots of studying has been, but there's definitely plenty of ways that you can be studying, not necessarily in the most efficient way. And yeah, it's I mean, quantity is not what we want. Like getting through as many questions as possible in a day is not what we want. We want to be making sure that we're walking away with takeaways. Like we know exactly what to do better next time. We can explain where we went wrong with our reasoning, and you can apply what you are going to do better next time to other questions.
Yeah, yeah, agreed. A lot of questions we would want to have answers to, but in general, it sounds like someone who's like burning out, sounds like someone who might be doing too much. Like if I hear more studying leads to a lower score, like I'm guessing that you're doing a lot, like a lot, and maybe not in the smartest way. Um, which is not to say that there's not to, you just you want to preserve your like energy, your spirit, your like enthusiasm for this, and because you are going to see a dip if you do too much, if you burn out. Make sure you're only taking one test. I mean, I would just guess that you're probably doing more than this because this sounds like something I've heard a lot where it's like, oh no, it's not working. Got to like triple down. Got to do more and more and more and more and more. Um, Sometimes you do take momentarily a few steps back. The answer isn't to it's maybe to evaluate what you're doing, but it's not necessarily to throw everything out the window or to triple down. Like I can say from experience, like doing that do not work well for me. It hasn't worked well for students that I've seen. So also depending on when you're taking this, like it's also okay to take a few days off, like just step away. Obviously you don't have the luxury of that if you're taking it in like a few weeks or something, but like if you're in the months, um that might not be the worst thing in the world too. So,
Agreed. Yeah, I have students that like have been getting really overwhelmed, and I'll be like, okay, I mean, if your test is a few months away still, let's just try taking even a week off and just take care of yourself. And a lot of times they come back and they're so much more refreshed. They get a higher PT score because, I mean, after a little bit of studying coming back into it, but like because they're just less pressure, less stress, less trying to do all of this all at once. And also, it does get really frustrating when you're feeling like you're trying really hard and it's not working. And I think that aspect of the mental game of the test really just doesn't help you get a higher score. Like when you're going into these tests feeling like, I can't do this. I've been studying so hard, but it's not working. Chances are your score is going to reflect that kind of like lack of lack of confidence in what you have been doing. I mean, yeah, big picture, you're just not alone. Like, I think that this is coming from a place, and I think so many people studying are like, oh no, am I the only one who's, I don't know, like getting myself in this situation or who's struggling in
yes.
this way?
Yes.
And you're never, you're never the only one.
Oh,
We
no,
all have
sorry.
been through
No.
it. Yeah, no,
Mhm,
you're reading the wrong lines. Go
mhm.
read the other
Yeah, yeah.
ones.
No.
Um, exactly. Perfect. I give him two things to say, yes and no. And exactly. It's a no. You're not alone. It's all good. So many people have gone through this. One PT a week is exactly what I was about to say. How did you know?
If
No,
you
you
haven't
totally did
watched,
know this.
that's an inside joke from another episode
Exactly.
of
You got to go
this.
watch the other
You gotta go
podcast
find
to be
that.
able to see what the lore
Yeah,
is.
yeah. Anyways, I think that's all we got here. Joseph, thank you for reaching out, and good luck.
You got this.